Hey guys, it's Austin Doctor, and welcome back to another review of How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, Episode 7. And I'm just going to say, I've kind of finally have fully finished reading the manga, and yeah, I'm going to try to do it without spoiling much. But so, we see in the beginning, with Diablo in his childhood, how people used him, how he basically would try to make friends by giving them like special equipment, and this is kind of build up for what's going to be going on in a later arc about Alicia. But yeah, that we got a ways to go for that one. But Diablo actually, of course, wakes up with Rem and Shera on him, which was very weird because in the manga, they actually were sleeping on the side, and Diablo kind of left to go think stuff through. And that's where we saw with the childhood thing, which is why I'm like, okay, they did it a different way, but it works. So we see that Rem is heading out to report what happened with Kiara to Celeste, and Alicia is going to report what happened to Galford, and basically leaving Diablo and Shera by herself. So Diablo starts to try to see if he can make his world potions again, and basically he's trying to teach Shera too at the same time, and he can only craft potions by staring at Shreya's chest, and the trick is 3 times that her boobs jiggle, the potion is done. And it was kind of funny, and I'm like, that was good. That's straight from the manga, and I'm actually really happy they did it the correct way. And I'm hoping they do other stuff like the bath and the ceremony that we'll see later on, but let's see if they do that. But we see Diablo actually smile for the first time in front of Shreya, and it's starting to play that, Diablo isn't this big mean person, that he's actually he has a soft spot for his friends, and this is kind of character development. I know people won't see it right away for Diablo, because Diablo, as we know, he's a shut-in. He doesn't want to like people. He is afraid to get hurt, and that's kind of why he has the persona of a demon lord throughout the entire time. But we start to hear the flute that Kiara plays, and it completely brainwashes Shreya. And Shreya actually says to Diablo that she wants to go back to the kingdom because, obviously Kiara brainwashed her, but to help the bloodline continue. And I'm like, oh, okay. And Diablo does get depressed that Shreya left, and he actually blames himself and starts to sleep. Then we see, Rem talk about how she wants to go save Shreya, because it was unlike Shreya to just leave and not, say goodbye to Rem and herself, and because they're friends. She believes in Shreya because they're friends or companions, and I'm like, damn, how you gonna do that to me, guys? You're gonna play me in the manga, in the anime too. But we see that Alicia is willing to go against the country and the Elf Empire, and she doesn't care because she is doing it because she likes to defend people, helpless people, and I'm like, this is very suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. But Kira has Shreya chained up. And basically, he talks about the flute that he has, and the spells only affect elves, which makes sense since he is going to be like the next king. And basically, he is trying to overwrite Shreya to basically submit herself to him. And Kiara actually tries to find out if Diablo commanded Shreya to do dirty things, but the only command, ironically, which is hilarious, that she was commanded once was to shake hands with Rem and smile. And I thought that was hilarious because it really pissed Kiara off. And truth be told, the thing that makes me upset about what they didn't do, Kiara in the manga and the light novel actually was a pure, horrible person. And I kind of wish they did go through it. I don't know, I guess it works, but I kind of wish they went with his original personality, kind of like the Riser from DxD, that we see a different Riser later on, even though that's the original Riser, but this is not DxD. So we see Kiara actually use slime to get Shreya, her clothing away, to take off and to get in the mood. And before that, we kind of hear an explosion, and the thing that kind of does make me upset is we're missing this scene in the manga that we see Diablo, Rem, and Alicia kind of fight off the elite elf guards, and basically Diablo uses persona, and he's very angry, and it was a very good scene in my opinion. I don't know why they kind of took it out, but hey, it's still a good episode, and the only thing, we'll get to that in the end, but we see that Shreya outright says that she hates her brother, which I understand, and Shreya actually screams out for Diablo. And the difference between the manga and the anime is Diablo actually hears her, and this is what encourages him to go and get her. But as I said, it works better this way, I guess. It still works, but Diablo just cuts down the tent, and he's there with Rem and Alicia, and it's just, I wish they would go a little with the manga, but again, they did a good job trying to do it a different way, which I appreciate. But Diablo obviously saves Shreya, and Kiara uses his override to make Shreya lie. But before that, we see that Kiara is questioning what happened to the elite elf guards. They're supposed to be the best of the best, and he sees Diablo wipe them out, and he kind of says, "Do you want war?" And he's freaking out, and that's why he used the collar, because Diablo wanted to make sure what Greenwood wanted, and obviously she lies, and Diablo actually uses his powers because of the enslavement collar that she wears to tell her the truth about what she feels without magic, influencing her view. And she outright says that she wants to be with Diablo and Rem forever. I was like, damn. Then we see Kiara actually summon a Hydra that is said to destroy the world, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't like where they left off. I wish they would have gone with the fight, because there's another big fight that is going to be amazing. So we're going to see two good fights, I hope, in the next episode, and it's going to be a good twist in my opinion. But overall, I wish they kind of went with the manga a little more in this, or the source material, but it's not bad, and I actually still enjoy the episode, and it was good. So what did you guys think? What was your thoughts? I'm wondering about that. But anyways, guys, this is Austin the Doctor signing out. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.